Hi, I'm Thelma of Seasonal Crafts and Creations, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new. Today I am doing Trash to Treasure with some of my vases and knickknacks to paint and redo. I've already repainted them and let them dry. That way it would save some time. And I only put one thick coat on this. And you will need Mod Podge printouts from the graphicsfairy.com and from Pinister.com. Do the free ones. And you will also need a glue gun and paintbrush. And in this video I will be telling you how you can win this big candle that came from Amazon. I paid about $25 for it. Okay, let's get started. This was all on one sheet, and I just took it and trimmed around it. And I'm going to put it on this, wrap it around. I'm just seeing first what's the best position for it. And I think it's right here. So I'm going to Mod Podge. Make sure you get the corners real good. Some of these will take a fair amount of Mod Podge, so I picked up this bottle here. It's 8 full ounce from Walmart. It's about $5. A little over $5. Okay, let's get it on. Make sure you rub over it to get any creases out or bubbles. Push it down. I'm just going to wrap it right on the bottom. I need more Mod Podge to be able to do that. You stick your brush a little bit up under it if there's any that's not totally sealed. Just like on this end. The top of my vase, it goes in and there's a bunch of little wrinkles in it from where it's representing cloth. As you can see, it goes in grooves. So that might cause a little bit of a problem getting it to seal all the way. But I got it. Now you have to seal the top to protect it. Now this is not going outside. It's going to go inside with some artificial flowers in it, which would be on a different video. I have to go and get the flowers from the Dollar Tree because they're only $1 there, and if you go anywhere else you get the same flowers and spend more money. And don't worry about it looking white. When it dries clear. I'm just checking it to make sure I got it everywhere, which I didn't do the side here. Okay. Now I'm going to make a bow out of, this is the small ribbon that you get at the Dollar Tree, lace ribbon. All this is sheer ribbon, 6 yards. I have light purple, light blue, and peach. And what you do, you have to lay them out and decide which colors you're putting where. And I make mine a little longer each row, each ribbon, to make the bow better. I'm going to lay them there. Let me get this because it overlapped. And then I'm getting the peach. And what you do, I did that one too long. Pull out some more, long enough to make your bow. Okay, bring your vase over. Keep pulling that up. You can always fix that later. I think I'm just going to, instead of putting a bow, I'm just going to tie it here in this groove. I'll show you once I get this ribbon separated right. Now take the loose end here and tie it off. After you separate them, make sure each one's in the right hand as you bring it around. Now tie it off. Make sure all 4 or 3 if you just use 3. And then tie it off one more time. Now, for each color, take that same color and cut it the same length. And then just move that one out of the way. So I'm doing blue. And the lace now. Now we need to trim the edges, trim them off into a V. Just go up and up, or you can trim it over. I'm just showing you two ways you can do it. I prefer doing this way, but some people might have a problem with this real small ribbon. I did it first. Now I'm doing the purple, and I put two of them together. So I'm just going up. Let me check. This is both peaches. I'm just going up and up. Now I'm double checking, making sure I got them all, which I only have one left. Okay. This is what it looks like. I'm going to set that one aside. Now I'm going to work on this one I painted pink, but I left the brown up here because I'm going to put a real plant in this one. And it is chipped. I filled it in with glue sticks with a glue gun. And I'm going to be covering it with some, I have a button, a large button, and I took a little stone, gemstone, and glued on it. It's flat on the bottom. But you take this and you just put a fair amount on it. I put quite a bit. Cover that up. If you've got any nicks, and if you don't, you can just put it up there for decoration. Let me get this glue off my finger for a minute. I touched it and burnt myself, so be careful. Now I'm putting a small butterfly button on. Now these little butterflies I got from the Dollar Tree, they're a pack of them, and they have all different colors in it. I chose a pink and a purple. Now, to fill in this little spot, I'm taking pearls, which I got off of a necklace. It's different lengths. Sorry about that, I bumped the camera. You pick a side, just put some on, put it in there, And I have some more that I'm putting. I've got 2 more, but I think I won't have to use the real small one. I'm going to put this one right there. This is what that looks like. Now I'm going to take some more print off papers from the Graphics Fairy and Mod Podge them all on. I'll lay them on there first and see how I want them. I think I'm going to do this one like that. I'm going at an angle. Now seal it down by running your fingers over it, and now Mod Podge on top to seal it. And it's a protector. Okay, now I'm going to see if it'll stay like that. Okay. Now get another one, a smaller one. You don't really have to do small ones all the way around if you don't want to. You can make the whole thing filled in of your flower vase and make one big flower garden going around it if you want. I'm just picking which flower I want the best. I'm doing some more dark roses. Lost my paintbrush. I picked this one to go here because it has a butterfly on it. Trying to see if that'll stay. There. Now I'm picking another dark one. Okay, this one's finished, so, well, no it's not. I have to seal them. This is how it turned out. I got the wrong flower and put there, but that's okay. I meant to get a dark one. Next I'm going to be, this is what this looks like. And this is what the back, the front, the angels, the little cherubs were painted antique copper. Well, they were copper, so I got antique copper and went over them. And this is the size, the color they looked. And this one, I'm going to leave these little cherubs like this, and I'm going to finish painting it white to show you how you can do yours. So what I do, I put the paint right on it, just a little here and there. Because it goes a long way. Get right in the grooves. Make sure you push your brush down in there and maybe turn it sideways. I do that too to get it down in the grooves. Go in with the end of it. You can do it all different kinds of ways. And if you don't have one of these, you can find these at any thrift shop or like Goodwill. I found mine on Facebook. There was a lady there, and I bought a big haul of stuff from her. And I knew I could do something with it. Need some more paint on it. It doesn't take any time at all really to paint these. put a little bit too much of the paint on it, so I just took some to do down here. Because all it's got to do is do this handle. And I didn't put that on. That's from sanding it down to give it that aged look. Just touched my glue gun again. Got that thing in a bad spot. Sorry about that, I hit the camera again. And after this one I have one more for you. It's a plate with a bunch of flowers and stuff I'm going to put on. And I told you I was going to tell you about how to win that candle. All you have to do is watch a video, and by watching this one then you did that part, and subscribe to my channel and leave a comment about the video and where you would put the candle if you won it. You know, what room, in the center of your table, you know, what we add to it to make it more romantic looking. Okay, this is the finished product. I have to show you the whole. That's what it looks like. And the last thing I have this small plate. I already put 2 layers of white paint on the back of it. And again, I cut out some more flowers. And I got these off of, I think, Pinterest.com. Okay, so let's get started. I'll be Mod Podging again. And remember, put it on the edges. Center it right in the center of the plate. Rub your hands over it to get any creases or bubbles out of it. Now, I just keep hitting the leg of this, and I am so sorry. It's my first video I'm making on my phone. My phone's new, and my son showed me how to video on it. I had one of them old flip back ones that it didn't have internet on it, or and the screen was so small I couldn't see anything to push the buttons. So they got me this new one. But I love it as long as I quit kicking the leg of the stand. Let's see, I am looking to make sure I have all my pieces. And I do, okay. And there's going to be spaces in